Shalom, garden family. Thank you for laboring in the vineyard with me today. And I wanted to do a video on the front garden. It's a little messy right now, but just bear with it. I had to take down some palm leaves to bring some more sun in the yard over back here. And it did a really good job because the peaches weren't getting any sun at all. But anyways, this is the avocado. She's doing so much better since when we first bought her and actually did the video on her. Is she a Haas? Yes, she's a Haas avocado. I got some kale going on over here and this little thing here. I got some beefsteak tomatoes finally coming up. I had to reseed it. The first time I did it, nothing came up. But now, as you can see, there are actually some tomatoes coming finally. Those are my green onions. And one of my subscribers told me that I can clip off the tips if I want to stop them from going to seed. And I'm going to do that now. Because actually I'll leave this one because I don't generally collect onion seeds. I just don't. Here are my my grocery store produce that I tell you I buy my my rosemary and thyme from the grocery store out of the produce section when I get food stamps, which I wish I was still getting them. But anyway, I would take my food stamps and literally go buy seeds from my co-op, and I would buy my produce that I can actually replant. Okay, so over here I have a volunteer tomato, and it's volunteer because I never planted a tomato seed here. And then there's a volunteer mustard over there, and I won't call her volunteer, but then again I can because I used to have a plot of mustards over here, and she just came back. So yeah, that's the volunteer. I actually have another volunteer here. That's another mustard green. In here, I put some pine needles here to, again, to retain some water. So I see some onions coming up here because I have onions over here. And I also see some purslane right here, which is a volunteer as well. More purslane. Look up purslane. It's another medicinal edible plant that grows wild here in California. Pull these weeds real quick. I'll come and get those later. But anyway, this is a purple potato plant right here. She's so beautiful. To be honest with you, this is like the second time, or maybe the second season for her. I never really dug out the potatoes to see if there was any potatoes in here. But because she's bought herself up again, maybe we'll see some. This is supposed to be my broccoli. It has gone to seed, so no broccoli. This is Spanish thyme that I got from my brother's house. Finally, she's coming into fruition. It took her a couple of times. I had to repot her and retransplant her. Before she was just one leaf, and now she is actually a nice array. And the fragrance on here, oh, so delicious. Thyme, Spanish thyme, beautiful, beautiful plant. Let's see. This is my Savoy cabbage right here. Not doing too well. None of my cabbages have done well this year, or the broccoli. So I'll try again next season. But this is a cabbage, and she looks like she might give me one. So I'll just hang in there and see, because, you know, just because the cabbage moths were eating her in the beginning doesn't mean that she won't produce. So what I'll do is I'll take away these leaves, but I'll leave them here for the bugs to continue to eat them. So hopefully they'll leave the plant alone. And we'll see what happens. And right here, this is just an ornamental plant. I don't remember the name of it, but she's in the garden now, finally doing what she wants to do. Oh, here's a squash. Here's a squash. There's a blossom. I saw a male blossom, but I didn't see a female blossom, so I wasn't able to actually fertilize any of the blossoms, and I don't see any zucchini yet, which I do believe this is a zucchini plant, but I also see some more blossoms about to come, so we'll see how that works out. We have eggplant here. Look at all the blooms on the eggplant. And I do believe there is an eggplant on here. Oh, there she is. She's a Japanese eggplant. Hopefully she'll grow nicely. She's got plenty of flowers on. Oh, look at this one. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Yes, and there's another one. Oh, I'm so happy to see this. I don't think she's going to get any bigger, though. That's the crazy part. So we'll have to see. It might be one of those smaller versions. Swiss chard, more Swiss chard over there. Again, the rosemary. And these are my peppers that are coming back for the second season, maybe even the third season. And so overwintering them, all I did was just go by and like pinched off some of the, parts of it that look like it may not grow again, to open it up to give the plant another chance. And I did well this year because, as you can see, I'm getting flowers. And the same thing over here with my second plant, which is a jalapeno. And if you can look down here, there's a little old jalapeno. So there is such thing as wintering or overwintering your peppers and hopefully getting another crop the next year. Look at her. This is in the Swiss chard again. She's ready to be harvested. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this leaf off. And then I'm just going to pop this one too. Actually, maybe I'll just come back with my garden scissors for them. I'll come back. Here's the cucumber. As you can see, the cucumber's doing pretty well. This is just a little succulent I have here. And then here's another cucumber plant here, which I think these are the muncher variety. They're going to grow pretty big. There's another flower there, which means that a couple of them, which means that there's more cucumbers about to come out. And I gave it this trellis, but for some reason it doesn't want to climb the trellis. It just wants to hang out. And now that there's cucumbers on it, I really don't want to mess with it. Okay, here's the peach. Well, here's the grapevine again. Here's my grapevine. I took down my grape trellis last year in my grapevine, and she's starting back up again. There's actually 2 grapevines here, but I only see one of them actually regrowing. So, but yeah, I just want her to do right. I don't want her to, come over here and take over the peach tree like she did last year. And so I put the trellis behind her in hopes that she'll guide herself over there, and she has, as you can see. But over here, she's heading this way. So I don't know. I might have to put up another trellis for her. And the lemon tree, or the lime tree. She actually has a lime or 2 on her. Now, I've had this lime tree now for almost 7 or 8 years. And this will be the first time. Let's see if I can't get it for you. First time I've gotten a lime. Okay, so there's a lime. And here's another lime right here. Let me see if I can get that one for you. Let me pull this back out. That's a lime. There's a little bloom right there. Maybe that's just me. Okay, see that purple bloom? Yeah, that'll be a lime. That'll be a lime. But yeah, finally we're going to get some limes. I want to stay out of this grocery store. So pray with me and for me that this plant here will start to produce so that we don't have to continue to frequent the grocery store, because we do lemon and lime very often. We make our own turmeric tea, and that turmeric tea requires a quart of lemon juice. And we're really tired of going and getting lemons because, again, everything is getting so expensive. All right, so thank you for coming to the channel again. Remember to do your best, be blessed, and grow something, anything.